As both a patronized poet and a paralyzed pariah, I present to you a glimpse into my mind. Please take an unassuming deep breath, because in the beginning it's a little like takeoffs on airplanes, turning your ears into balloons, your embrace dreamlike in previously padded vinyl chairs, which is nice, but you'll notice that soon after we'll be passing a rising tsunami not unlike myself that will erupt into a watery upsurgence of pent-up passive-aggressive anger based off typical traumatic trials stitched within me, saved only to destroy, it seems. My co-pilot isn't quite sure if we're going down or not yet, but tries to remain hopeful as the gas gauge steadily declines. He suspects there's a hole. Not to mention every checkup light illuminates, but we just don't have the cash to get to Planes R Us, or rather Brains R Us, wondering why the bare minimum in life is still an impossibility. My peers have lost faith in me, and I am trying so hard to swallow the fact that it's no fault of my own. If I had a synapse for every time someone told me to drop the negativity, I might actually be a positive person. I want to say to them, with an illness like borderline barking over and over, these barriers never seem to have a chance to be broken. I battle with my berations every night while you sleep, ho-humming, oh, that's too bad for her, amongst your dreams of dandelions. Meanwhile, your phone is going off 50,000 times because you always said I could call you if I needed a friend. XOXO, love you, baby girl. So yes, maybe I want to let my plane crash sometimes, but instead I opt for distractions. Punk rock on the weekdays, folk on the ends, switching from gypsy to surfer to even gothic now and then. Finding an identity is hard, mimicking a spring clean for the May Queen. Staring out windows, the city passes me by, watching the businessmen and concrete hipsters, hoping that I fall somewhere in between, but not too close to either. Knowing the parameters of the boardroom are the very ether of those who tote briefcases. Meanwhile, 30 floors down, there's a kid ironically wearing Doc Martens who's actually looking for some ethers, so you gotta watch your lines, and I think I'm getting close to finding mine. I've surpassed the phases of thinking it was some sort of physical phenomena. It's not even something on this plane. It's a predestination preset while lounging amongst the stars with the team before the big game, sure. You can sift and surf the spectrum, but you'll never see waves big enough to take you to a new ocean of persona. The tides wouldn't allow it, for they are both too greedy and too catering. I feel, as long as I don't waver in the current, I will find my home, ready to move in. I have my rent money saved. I even have my roommate. And that might be the part that pulls me out of the wreck when my wings are too tired to tread and my vices aren't proving to be a very preserving flotation device that I couldn't even find under my seat. But alas, I will always need a substance inside me so that I have the courage to stand up to myself, which is probably a bad card to pull, but people keep telling me I've been dealt a shitty hand, so I guess at this point I'm just the best of the worst. Which kind of works, because you might be the worst of the best. Each of our positions so close to the comfortable cusp of mediocrity that we found each other already fused together, and I think that's what people say destiny is. But odds are, I'll be bitter about myself until my brittle bones break in two while they shower my body in dirt. At least I need you enough to tell you as much. At least now, I plan on letting my bones become fragile before they are laid to rest. So I'm not actually muddled about the mixed strengths and messy metaphors that gives me my momentum, whether it be malfunctioning airplanes or massive tides or simply just Malibu rum, making my memories a little more morbid than they should be. This is a glimpse into my mind, something that will never change, but lucky for you, because this time, take a deep breath however you see fit, because in reality, you never got on the plane.